like yours. You're everything I've been searching for. Together we can spin around forever after my here and now. Love can be so simple, leave you shining like gold. Together we're better, you and I. Forever, whenever, just close your eyes. We can make forever last. Can't you feel the rush? Together we're better, you and I. Forever, whenever, just close your eyes. We can make forever last. Can't you feel the rush? All I want is us.
We are gathered here in the presence of God and this congregation, that Jin and Melody may be united in holy matrimony. We are here to celebrate and share the glorious act of God, the act by which He converts their love for one another into the holy and sacred bond of marriage.
Gino has always been a private person and does not like to share personal details. Gino is quite elusive when it comes to giving details about his life, and I always have to poke and prod him just to get a straight answer. So I walked over to see him fixing his hair and his outfit, putting on cologne, and etc. I was intrigued, so I had to ask the question, Gino, are you dating someone? He looked so flustered and his face turned beet red, which was a dead giveaway that he was obviously dating someone. After some begging, Gino told me that he was dating Melody, a girl from high school, who I knew he had a crush on for a while. So, being the protective older sister, I asked him, "What do you like about Melody?" He said, and I quote, "everything," and insisted that they were going to get married one day. Just as I asked Gino this question, I later asked Melody the same thing. She replied, "his kind heart."
I'm not going to offer any advice how to have a better marriage, because when I hear the vow you both exchange, I almost cry.
Gino, I never thought that gifting you Hades on Steam and playing Minecraft together, specifically you building everything and I just watched, would bring us to the start of our relationship and now to this very moment. I still remember how dense you were about my feelings, so I had to force you to get out of your house and go walk around Walmart with me. I remember telling you to high-five me by putting out my hand for you, and you just started smacking it, and then you changed it to a fist, so I wrapped my hand around your fist and we kept walking down the grocery store aisle. Honestly, kind of cringe, but I'm grateful you finally got the memo.
In our time together, for the past few years, you have taught me many things in life that I never once thought of or put into practice. One of those many things that comes into mind is communication. I've come to realize the importance of not only communicating, but also the importance of working together rather quickly within the first 2 weeks of our relationship, when I just disappeared and didn't speak a word to you for those 2 weeks. Meeting you only with tears, questioning what we were, is when I came to the conclusion that I can't do things alone and also communicate. But it's also through you that I know that I'm not alone and that you're always there for me in times of hardship and in need. And that it is okay for me to ask for help or favors. You gave me a reason to want to live, to grow old, experience the world, and the capacity to love.
Melody, you've never been the one to want to be in the spotlight, ever. But when you are, you clearly do it in great elegance and style. And Jin, we'll talk about you later. Yeah.
My favorite memory was hiding the fact I was a huge fan of 17, a K-pop boy band for our friends and family who don't know. And you found my secret shrine of them in my closet, and you genuinely questioned what you got yourself into. Yet you're still here standing in front of me today, loving me for who I am.
So when I first met Jin, I kind of posed him like a pretty simple question, and when I asked him this question, he like completely froze. He literally became like 2005 Internet Explorer froze. Like he just like wouldn't work. So like my first impression of him was like, man, Melody, like this guy's kind of lacking in the CPU department. I think you should probably like upgrade your boyfriend. So, but moments later, after I thought Jin's like brain had completely crashed and needed to be restarted, he came up with the most well thought out, genuine, and intelligent response to a simple question. And from that point on, like for the rest of the night, and honestly for the rest of the years that I talked to him, he's always been like that. So yeah, so at that night, I kind of realized Jin is a smart guy. And not only is he a smart guy, he likes to think things through before he speaks. And most importantly, he likes to think things through before he acts.
But most importantly, Melody is the champion and cheerleader Gino needs. Melody, thanks for being there for Gino through his ups and downs and encouraging Gino in ways only you can. Gino, you found someone very special and kind-hearted. I have waited my entire life to have a sister. So Melody, welcome to the family. Our Harmony and Harmony aren't here with us today, but I'm certain they'll be thrilled to have you.
Mel is one of the most genuine people and straightforward people I know. So if you ever need non-sugar-coated advice, you go to her. She will tell you the truth, and I know she gives her genuine advice because she cares.
Thank you for making these past 2.5 years together, 4 years as best friends and 10 years as friends, so memorable. You are so incredibly patient, kind, and caring with me. Thank you for showing me grace and being quick to forgive. I am so blessed that God has placed you in my life, and I am forever grateful for you and promise that my love for you will only grow from here.
Now, 2 years ago, Jean and Melody approached me and talked to me. They kind of told me, I still can't figure out what was the actual intonation they tried to convey. So basically, they told me, we are starting to date. In that moment, I am kind of puzzled. Are you asking me for permission as I'm the father, or as the normal Melody way of advance notice that expect Jean would be around more often? So I took that opportunity to ask them a question. Why do you want to start dating? To my surprise, without any hesitation, both of them they replied to me. They say, let me quote, building a more committed relationship on top of our years of friendship would make each of us a better person, a better individuals. So fast forward 2 years. You probably listened to a lot of testimony tonight from your friend. I couldn't agree more.
I can't wait for our future together as we grow old together, building our home and family with you and our 3 cats, with God at the center of it all. I hope to make a family with you that I know won't be perfect, but we will aim to be like Christ to each other, forgiving when hurt, compassionate and patient when there are needs, empathetic when there are hardships, listening before speaking, and growing together as we mature as man and woman, husband and wife.
And though I may lack the words to be able to express the fullness of my thoughts and fear the ambiguous, daunting nature that the future holds, I pray with everyone's ounce of this body, with this tiny faith that I hold within the vastness of this universe, may Christ not only give us his blessing, but may he be with us in all that we do and all that we are. May he guide us together to where we are needed, for there is a time and a reason for all things, as we are here at this very moment.
Joining our family is Jin, a man who has shown us that love is patient, kind, and enduring. His presence has brought a lot of happiness to Melody's life. And we could not be more grateful. Melody and Jean, in the journey ahead, always remember to communicate openly, hold each other closely during the tough times, treasure the moments that God offers, and love each other as God loves you both.
Ginu, I vow to encourage, support, and believe in you. I promise to recognize your strengths, to see your potential, especially when you can't see it yourself. I vow to buy more plushies and K-pop albums. I vow to be with you through our accomplishments, challenges, and disagreements, that we continue to grow as partners. I will forgive as we have been forgiven, and that I will always be on your side and we will overcome any obstacles together.
Melody, my love, I vow to always communicate with you, to never execute on decisions that affect both of us without your inputs and thoughts. I vow to encourage you as I always have, and to have us become better versions of ourselves. I vow to always listen to you with no judgment and with full attention. Even if you don't say it, I'll always listen to what your body has to say. This includes the stomach growls, the lip snacking, and the watching you silently doom scroll through food reels at 3 a.m.
I promise to be your ally in conflict and to face challenges united as a team. I promise to hold you tight when things are good and tighter when they are not. I will hold myself accountable for my faults and always strive to be better and to be worthy of the love you show me.
I vow to unconditionally love you no matter what you do or what I'm going through. I will make sure my love is always there for you. And also love your well-worn, eaten up stuffed animal, Sunshine, the koala. I vow to also help you in whatever way that I can to the best of my capabilities. Whether it's assembling you a new chair, moving your tires, pulling you on skis to the chairlift, even though I'm on a snowboard, cooking your favorite foods, whatever you may ask for, I will act on it with joy.
I vow to grow with you, learn from you, and keep adventuring and making memories with you. I promise to laugh with you and laugh at your not-so-funny jokes and memes, and spend our lives filled with love and laughter, to endure with you and never to take your love for granted. I vow to share my warmth with you whenever you're cold, which always seems to be all the time. I vow to always pursue you, to fight for you, continue to love you unconditionally and wholeheartedly for the rest of my life, so that we may grow in the likeness of Christ.
I make this declaration that I solemnly give you my vows till the end of time, that I, Jin, will love you in Christ, in the likeness of Christ, and in the unconditional love that Christ has raised me in. I am blessed and cannot express the joy and happiness that I have in marrying you. In the presence of God and in family and in friends, I take you to be my wife.
In the presence of God, family, and friends, I take you to be my husband, to choose you to be my forever person, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
To choose you to be my favorite person, for better, for worse, in rich, in poor, in sickness, and in health. To love and cherish until death do us part. I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
In sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do us part. I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
I love you.
She said if I had the power, this is what I wanna do.